Good morning, world.
Good morning. We are back in the saddle again to do yet another, not Tom MacDonald.
He's in it, though.
He's in it. This is DAX, again, a artist I haven't heard of, but he's collabing with Tom here on a great song that we're going to look at. Normally we do our comments at the end. This one's appropriate because, when we do a review for Tom MacDonald, Brian puts his hat on backwards. And when we did the review of Tom's theatrical trailer for his album, a guy left a comment, Dirty Bernie of Pismo Beach, and we'll put it right up here. I think Dirty Bernie is right. And he says, Brian, after 20, age 20, wearing the hat backwards is just wrong. After 20, only two types of guys can wear their hats backward. Snipers and catchers. I think you should actually leave in the comment section.
I got you both covered. Got you both covered, baby.
I think Dirty Bernie is correct.
Old love, this is a classic.
Anyway, you guys stay tuned. We're going to review Dax's song starring Tom MacDonald entitled Propaganda. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. And this is Cedric and Brian. All right, welcome back. I'm not a sniper, as you probably saw. That was a shotgun, so I like shooting clay. That's kind of fun. And we did look for land while I was gone.
Yeah, you're in Tennessee again.
Tennessee, we found some land deep in the woods, and I'll have lots of places out there to fire my guns.
Yes.
With Smithville, if anybody of you know Smithville, if any of you people out there are familiar with Smithville, Tennessee, that's where we may buy some land.
Well, you may have to get more adept at this because you may be hunting for your own food pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. We need to be prepared. Are you prepared?
Like Brian says, are you prepared? Do you have enough food, water, and other essentials to get you through tough times? If not, check out My Patriot Supply. They're the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they've served millions of American families just like yours. Right now, you can save 25% off their popular 4-week emergency food kit, which will keep you well fed for 4 weeks worth of breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks, totaling over 2,000 calories a day. This food stays fresh for up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be there when you need it. In fact, you may need it a lot sooner than that.
So don't wait. Go to www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com. That's www.preparewithcedricandbrian.com. Right here.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it.
I feel bad because I guess Dax has been out for a while, but very similar when we first got introduced to Tom. I'm like, I had no idea who he was.
I know. Well, I'm not into the rap world.
Right.
So, I mean,
Right. Okay.
And you're old.
Yes,
so.
That is true. That's true.
So before we get going, you can see what's on the board here. Our own truth isn't always the reality. I figured let's make a comment right off the bat with that. Because we talk about, my truth. Mm-hmm. And my truth isn't truth.
Right.
And when people say that, so I like this thing right at the beginning before the video even starts. Our own truth isn't always the reality.
Well, the CNN reporter Don Lemon said that I do have an objective point of view, but it's from my perspective. It's like, well, that's not objective anymore. If it's from your perspective, then it's subjective.
He's genius, man. That Don Lemon is a genius.
Incredible. All right, let's get into this. I have no idea who this Dax is.
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro? You ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good? Hey.
I take it that's DAX because it says DAX right there.
I think it's Dax. You know what? Okay. I know why you want to do this. I don't believe this at all. You have a black guy who's going to be working with a white guy. They get along. They share similar values. In what world does that possibly happen where a black guy and a white guy can sit side by... Okay, go ahead.
And yes, for you people out there who always want me to tape my finger to my leg, we will be stopping this video. I will put the link to the whole video below.
Hey, Daryl.
Yourself.
Did you catch that? Sorry, I know I stopped it.
Oh, jeez.
Look at the TV. Look at the ears on that
The
white
ears.
guy. And his name's Dick Smith.
Dick Smith.
Sorry, I just thought
That's
that
some
was
big
funny.
ears there.
I thought that was funny.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent, how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth, dotted lines, ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken.
Like that.
I like that how he brings this is where him and Tom probably got together.
Right.
Independent, how we dent in the game. So it's the independent artists
Yeah.
that are coming out against this mainstream narrative.
Right. And I think he kind of alluded to the fact that we're not writing to what the artists and what everybody else wants us to write. We're going to write our own thing. We're going to write what we see.
Yeah, they're not relying on their producers. They're
That's
their own
awesome.
producers. And then I like this line. It kind of slides by, but it says, "Hidden truths, dotted lines ain't never signed." It just shows that so much out there. If you don't sign it, then you can say whatever you want.
Right.
And that's basically what's going on. The people in charge are not signing off on what they're doing. They're just putting the propaganda out there.
Right.
So it's good.
I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotion. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed loud from demonic omens. The system decides we spend and we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is
And all
what
I
you
see
spread.
is propaganda.
All right, you laughed. What part did you laugh on?
I saw me.
Oh, yeah.
I saw me. My girlfriend and I went away this past weekend, and I had to make a intentional decision one day. It's like, I'm going to leave my phone in the room. Just leave it in the room. Enjoy the pool. Enjoy all the stuff that our parents did.
Yeah.
You enjoy stuff, but we have to take pictures of everything and capture everything and upload everything to Facebook and Instagram and everything.
I know. Nobody enjoys the moment. They film the moment and then they can go enjoy it by themselves later. But you're not enjoying it with people anymore.
Right.
I mean, before if you go to a concert, you see all these people holding their phones up and recording. It's like you're going to the concert together.
Right.
Enjoy it together. But so that scene was good with everybody just on their phones because it's just so true.
What were you laughing at?
No, while most of our time is spent in bed, the dreams we all have all stay inside. It's so true. People's thoughts are what they hope and achieve and take, that happen inside of your head. But to bring it out, you got to get out there. You have to leave your house. So people have all these ideas in their head. And if they're not artists like these two that are in the song, they don't go anywhere. And Australia's really good. I mean, people are locked in their houses in Australia.
Yeah.
So all these people that have hopes and dreams and lives and ideas and things that can expand the world, now they're locked away. And it's the powerful that are doing it to us. It's good. And then if you look at the scene right here where I paused it, news you can trust.
Yeah, that's a play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah, no such thing. We talked about this before. I mean, since the days of who are the two reporters we talked about back in the day?
Like the old
Peter Jennings,
Walter Cronkite,
Peter Jennings, when they would just put the news out there and then we would determine what's going on. And being a former teacher, I wanted to bring this first scene is like the people just staring at their phones. And I guess Instagram just is under fire right now, saying that Instagram causes a lot of depression in young girls. Mm-hmm. And you see that, especially because I worked with young kids, and as soon as they upload something, they check it 10 seconds later to see how many likes they get.
Yeah.
Because their self-worth and everything that they're about is so tied up into that.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I know. It's scary. I'll back up a little bit here.
Seeking propaganda is all I see is propaganda.
Good hook.
Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
convince us all that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. They did.
Typical Tom right there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yep.
They convince us all that everything we say is racist,
Yeah.
and blood will change it.
Yeah. And me and Brian are late to this, but you guys have seen the meme over and over, the picture again of the racist, terrible Border Patrol agent who took out his whip and he's beating the Haitian to death with the whips. And at first it was the border crisis. But ever since that picture got taken, now here comes Al Sharpton and here comes everybody else saying, oh, now it's racist.
But you know what's funny? Those same border patrols were out there with their horses when the Mexicans and the South Americans were coming over the border, but they couldn't frame it the way they wanted to. So now that the Haitians are there because they are black, now they can use the whole typical, racism, slavery. It's just crazy how they frame it.
And Brian's not going to put this picture up, but look at that picture again. I know you've seen it a million times. And correct me if I'm wrong. In his left hand, he's holding a Grubhub bag. And I think I see an indentation of a phone in his right pocket. These guys are not oppressed.
I know. Let's back it up here for a little more Tom. And Tom, you notice there Tom's been shot and he's on the ground.
Yeah.
Planned it. They did. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided by it in the streets. Elections always been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams on the...
This is the sad part. I'm sorry, I know I'm stopping fast, but this is what's wrong, is that this is what I feel. I'm not surprised if the election's rigged, but how can we live in a democratic society if we don't trust the process?
Right.
We have to fix that.
Well, September 14th was huge for us in California, but because we were pulling for Larry Elder, we were pulling to get Governor Newsom out. But with the mail-in ballots, I wasn't surprised. I said, well, I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to do my civil duty and responsibility, but I know what the outcome's going to be.
But let's take that apart. Even if there, if we don't think there was any mail-in balloting, no cheating, we live in a state that probably would have gone the way we didn't want anyways. And it's such a blue state. But but they make it even worse by allowing all of these things. So sorry, I didn't mean to stop it that quick, but it's just...
been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams and the propaganda, but our priority's the vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica.
Love that.
I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. That goes back to we don't trust the system, we don't trust the elections, and we can't survive until we get that trust back.
Yep.
And then, that line. We went to bed with the American dream, but we woke up in Nightmare.
Well, y'all be like back in the yesteryear when people came over here and came in New York and, signed and said, hey, we'll go through the process of becoming American citizens because we're chasing that American dream. But now we have open borders. I've heard some people say that borders really don't exist. It was something that we just made up. Like what?
Yeah, take the door off your house then, right?
Right.
Take the front door off.
Yeah, nothing. It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Nightmerica.
I gotta play that line again. That line again.
I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
And I have to tell you, so when I listened to this song before, right, when people started telling us to try it, it stopped. And I'm not sure that I liked it, but it was one of those songs that the more I listened to it, the more I liked the hook.
Right.
And it was one of those things I liked it more and more.
Yeah.
So I don't know how
good.
you felt, but
it was great, and I have to be honest and be very vulnerable with you guys. It spoke to me. I mean, I me and Brian, we were fired up about our YouTube station. We love the comments, but sometimes my girlfriend has to call me out. She's like, "Dude, put the phone down. Put the phone down."
he does do that.
I do. It's terrible. It's a vice I have, and I have to break it. And like I said, we went away this weekend, and I said, you know what? And you know the weird thing was, I put my phone away for like 5, 6, 7 hours. I came back. I think I had one text. Nobody was looking for me. I'm not nearly as important as I thought I was.
I could have told you that. What's funny is he doesn't have Facebook because, of this, but he has Instagram. So he's always on his stupid Instagram.
Our Instagram that we share, the Cedric and Brian Instagram.
Yeah, okay. You can put it down for more than 5 seconds.
Yes, I know. And I was hoping that Tom Brady would have beat the Rams this weekend, but that didn't happen.
Yes!
That's what I was waiting for. I didn't like hearing from you.
Can you grab that hat for me real quick?
Oh my God.
Legit, man. Legit.
Incredible.
Anyway, we won't go over this right here, but...
Great song. We got to start listening to some DAX stuff now.
Yeah.
And we're releasing this on a Tuesday, and I told Brian as I was driving over here, just got word that Tom's releasing a new video this coming Friday. So I guess we'll be taking a look at that as well. But
and then from your comments... we're going to do Country Boy by Aaron.
Aaron Lewis.
Yeah. Do that. And then you guys did, I think it's God, We Need You Now.
Yes.
Or God, Where Are You Now? Yes. It's incredible. And I did I didn't do the official video. I did a live acoustic version of that we're going to review because it hit me. So I don't know if you've heard it yet, but it's good. So we listen to you.
Yes.
So we are going to do those songs.
And one last thing, we're not a musical reviews reaction station. We are a social commentary review. And if you're upset about the number of times that we stopped, go to YouTube, plug in the video, and watch it in entirety without our commentary. You have that right. You live in a free country.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Still,
it is right now.
Unless you're watching us from Australia, then we are truly sorry of what's going on there. I never thought of all the countries out there, a country full of convicts from the UK, that you would allow yourselves this to happen. I mean, we feel for you.
Right. Well, I got to get back to work. Hope you guys like this. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, and please share our videos with everyone you know. We appreciate you guys. And until we see you next time, please continue being good to each other. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. See you later.